This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com.
Hello everybody, it's your old pal Rob. Today we're going to be breaking down and looking at another fantastic expansion from this one. I always find that you can find a little easier and a little cheaper, and that's Decsent first edition Journey into the Dark Sea of Blood expansion. Now what I found, and it really depends on how much you want to spend, I really suggest looking on Board Game Geek. Also on eBay. Usually they package this one in with the first edition, but we're going to be taking a look at this and just kind of going over what you get, what you don't get. This is the second copy I have. Actually, this copy's more, it has never been used, but I wanted to show this one off. Even though the box is beat up because I've got pretty much everything combined into my other box, but we are taking a look at all the expansions, and as we keep on going and we get through the expansions, then we're going to start painting it, and then we're going to be doing some playthrough. But I want to talk a little bit about each expansion and some of the history behind it and so forth and so on, and what to look for as we start heading into breaking this whole system down. I want you to have a feel of what might work for you and what might not if you decide to follow along with us here at Rob's Tabletop World. So let's go down, take a look, and see. Now, as you can see, I have this map laid out for you guys, and you get this beautiful map. This is one side is seas, and then on the other side is land with a coastline. I'm not going to flip it over because we're just going to make a mess here. The map is very solid. It's almost kind of like a nylon feel to it. But you're going to get a whole bunch of tokens in here, such as boats. You're going to get caves and all these other things, and more outside tiles, and dungeon tiles. These are going to really enhance things. Of course, you want to watch out for the sharks, right? Right. Aboard of the coastline that you also get inside here. Okay, just like in Roads of Legend, you're going to be able to look for buried treasure, which is something new. Okay, where the Great Maelstrom is, certain caves and dungeons that you're going to explore on this wonderful coastline. And trying to get from island to island is not as easy as you would hope, because you're going to have to take a ship there, and there's a lot of unexpected events that'll happen, how time passes. Of course, you're going to have your sieges and things like that, visiting temples, taverns, looking for buried treasure, like I said. Events that are going to happen at sea, which, as you know, nothing's ever easy at sea. It adds so much to what is already a tremendously rich game. You get another character. Okay, as you can see, we'll get that one painted up in all their cards. You get more Sea of Blood campaign sheets, because you must have those, and then some villains that we are going to run into. More save boxes for continuing your campaign. A rash of cards. Like I said, this is an unopened copy. I do everything in twos. Go figure, right? Because I'm always afraid that I'm going to ruin it. And then an extensive book that is going to really, first of all, talk about everything that's inside here, all the lieutenants, markers that you're going to have, that you're going to be fighting. They didn't do figures for it, so you're going to have lieutenants for it. And if you remember, that's how they did things originally. A map of this amazing land here. And it adds new things, shows you different upgrades that you're going to be able to have. Obstacles, there's a whole bunch of obstacles, cavern entrances, the captain's wheel, the cages, and things like that. I mean, there's a lot going on here. And this was just so brilliant. So brilliant for its time. Explains how you're going to use the ships. Adds more things that you can add into the dungeon, of course. And then, of course, the campaign and how to set up the maps or the dungeons for each particular area that you may investigate and check out. Maybe there's certain taverns that you want to check out. And then, of course, how you're going to do and deal with the island levels and all their magic that comes with it. So, I mean, there you have it. You know, just a old school, wonderful expansion here. Definitely, if you have the means, like I said, go find this. We're going to be covering all this stuff extensively. Like I said, we're doing about 2 videos a week and introducing everything. Then we're going to paint everything, and then we're going to play through everything. So you're going to get the full gamut of everything that Decsent Journey into Darkness, into the Dark, first edition was. So let's go up top and get my final thoughts. Again, this does a lot of what Road... I got to actually look over here. Roads of Legend does. Yeah, you go blank. I don't edit it out. It does a lot of what that does, but now you're taking it to the seas and the coastline, and it just adds this. You know, this was so ahead of its time, and just did a fantastic job of just sucking you into the Decsent universe. Sea of Blood is just a fantastic, and it introduces a new character, like we said. The ships, where you're fighting on ships and things like that, and it leaves it wide open that you can do just about anything that you want. Write your own stories and everything like that. It just it adds to this fantastic campaign that as each expansion came out, added a little more. You know, I really highly suggest this because it just throws you some curveballs, and really, you know, it's just not about dungeon crawling. There's just adventure on the high seas and things like that. And I just think this is one of the expansions that if you have the first Decsent, that you have to have this. This is a must-have as much as Road of Legends. So there you have it. We're going to be doing more and more of this as we go, and we're building momentum to getting everything, make sure that we get everything painted, getting everything on the table, and showing you the first edition experience. But we're not going to stop there. We're going to keep on going. We're going to go right into the second edition, which is going to be a very much a lot of fun to share with you guys, and all the other nutty things that we do here at Rob's Tabletop World. So I hope you'll join us, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon.